deposits can sometimes feel like a grey area for both landlords and tenants. At Knights, we believe in keeping things clear, fair and fully protected. When a tenant pays a deposit, it's their money, held as security against things like damage or unpaid rent. Disputes usually arise at the end of a tenancy when there's a disagreement over deductions. This is why we are members of the Deposit Protection Scheme, or DPS. Every deposit we handle is legally protected, held securely and completely independent of Knights or the landlord. The DPS also provides a free, impartial dispute resolution service. If there's ever a disagreement, it isn't down to opinion or pressure. It's judged fairly with evidence and decided by professionals. But it's important to understand some key principles that guide these decisions. Fair wear and tear. Tenants aren't expected to return the property in exactly the same condition as day one of the tenancy. Reasonable use over time, such as carpet flattening and minor scuffs, is not chargeable. This is where the number of occupants and pets are important to consider. A family of 7 with 2 dogs will reasonably put more wear and tear on a property than a single occupant, so landlords need to factor this into their decision making. Apportionment, where damage has reduced the lifespan of an item. Any cost can be shared fairly between parties. For example, if a carpet has a 10-year life and it's 5 years old, only 50% of the cost could be claimed if it was totally ruined and you had proof of being brand new at the start of the tenancy. Knights have a table of average useful lifespans from previous cases, which we use to guide our landlords and tenants. Betterment. Landlords cannot use a deposit to improve a property or its contents beyond its original state. For example, a tenant cannot be charged for brand new fittings if the originals were already worn. To make allowance for fair wear and tear and betterment, the law makes an adjustment factoring in the following. 1. The condition of the item at the start of the tenancy. 2. The average useful lifespan of the item. 3. The appropriate use of the item. 4. The length of the tenancy. And finally, number 5, the number of tenants, children and pets in the property. At Knights, our role is to prevent disputes in the first place by setting expectations clearly from day one, carrying out thorough check-ins and check-outs and applying these principles with fairness and integrity. With Knights, both landlords and tenants can move forward with peace of mind knowing deposits are safe, disputes are handled fairly and everyone is treated with respect.